You know, if you're a fan of baseball, most importantly pitching, for you to have anyone to have the opportunity to watch Preston Morrison and Matt Kent go at it, just put the radar gun down and appreciate what they have the ability to do is pretty special.
Blake's at bat, and did you think at all that they might intentionally walk him for Burt to set up a fourth?
Yeah, I didn't. I think you got your guy on the mound, and he's got blow away stuff, and you got to pick a pitch, try to put a ball in play, and hopefully you can elevate it and get it to the outfield. And certainly Blake was able to do that.
How big was the hit and run prior to that to set that up?
It was huge. You know, we talked last week about all the heroes, guys that have stepped forward and done big things for us even to be here this weekend. The one thing I think it gets overlooked an awful lot is Michael Barish catching all the innings that he caught last week. And yesterday and today, as hot as it is, a guy just wants to be behind the plate. He wants to be in the game, and it's good that he was able to execute that hit and run, and give us the opportunity to score the money run.
Rob, what does it just say about your team facing all these elimination games and now getting to a point of where you want to be in regards to college World Series?
I think the SEC prepares us for that, and that you better have a short memory going through this league, because there's going to be days you play really well and you're going to lose. And if you're worried about yesterday or last weekend, it's going to be a long 30-game schedule, and our guys have done a really good job of that all year long, being able to put yesterday to bed and focus on the only thing you have at hand, and that's today.
Rob, what about the last three games at Kent? Is maturity figured in that as well? How's he made elevate things? So
I think that's part of it. He continues to just maybe not develop physically, but mentally and executing pitches, and we played better defense behind him too. In the middle of the year, he kind of found himself back in the bullpen. I don't know if that was much a product of his lack of executing pitches or us not playing great defense behind him. And you got to feel the ball behind Matt. He's going to get a lot of ground balls, and if you don't, he's going to give up a hit plus an inning, and you can create some damage for him if we don't field the ball, and we certainly have the last 3 weeks for him.
Rob, what do you expect from tomorrow's game?
Well, it's all either team could ask for. You got 9-inning games with a chance to punch a ticket to Omaha, and I would expect each team's very best, and it ought to be a lot of fun for the fans, certainly a lot of fun for our players and TCU's players. You couldn't ask for anything more than this.
Did you make any defensive adjustments given how TCU ran yesterday?
Just having Matt on the mound and his management of the running game is good enough. When he's on the mound, he's got a good feel for controlling that running game, and he's like another coach. He's going to be a great coach one day when he's done playing baseball, and I think he's going to play for a while. But just got a great feel for the game, and when he's on the mound, we feel like we've got the running game in check with him. Just the fact he's on the mound.
Could you speak to Hendricks in the ninth, Rob? He gave up a run, but did minimize the damage.
Well, he did. He went into damage control after the 2 singles and the sac bunt, and we intentionally walked the guy. Jones comes right up, hunting the first pitch, and was able to get the sac fly. But for him to get off the field and keep it at 1 was huge, and allowed us opportunity there in the 10th.
Logan Taylor came up big for you too. Could you speak to that?
He did. Big 2-out hit. We don't score in the 2nd inning. We lead off double, moving to 3rd, and we're not able to get that run in, and that really hurt. Then again in the 6th, we're not able to cash in the same situational hitting, but Logan Taylor is the one that gets the big 2-out hit for us to give us the lead early.
Is it Kyle Simmons to start tomorrow?
No, he will start tomorrow. Tyler Stubblefield will start tomorrow for us.
2 more questions?
Coach, you just talked about Hendricks. Do you give some of that credit to Michael for going out there and just calming it? It seemed like he went out there and calmed it down a couple times.
Yeah, the stadium gets really loud, and it, just like at home, but they're all in maroon screaming for you, and here they're all in purple, and the metal bleachers are banging a little bit, and I thought Michael did a good job of helping him keep his composure.
Final question.